Have you ever just looked up at the stars and wondered, how far have we actually gotten out there? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to explore. We're going on a journey to follow the paths of our most distant robotic explorers, these silent messengers carrying our curiosity into the great unknown. So yeah, that is the big question, isn't it? Just how far from home have our creations actually traveled? We're about to count down the 8 most distant spacecraft we've ever launched, and let me tell you, the distances we're going to cover are just absolutely mind-bending. All right, let's kick things off right here in our own cosmic backyard, with the explorers we sent to the gas giants. For this first part of our trip, you'll see the visuals are grounded in realism. We want to show you these incredible machines exactly as they are, out there doing their thing in deep space. Kicking off our list at number 8 is the Juno spacecraft. Launched back in 2011, this probe is, right now, orbiting the king of our solar system, Jupiter. It's sending back some of the most stunning images and data we've ever seen of its crazy powerful magnetic field and deep, swirling atmosphere. And its distance? Well, Juno's in this huge looping orbit that takes it anywhere from about 588 to 968 million kilometers from Earth. That is an almost unimaginable distance. And get this, it's the closest one on our list today. We're just getting started. Coming in at number 7, we have a true legend of Jupiter exploration, the Galileo probe. It was doing its work from 1989 to 2003, and it gave us our first real close-up look at Jupiter's moons. It's the one that discovered evidence of a subsurface ocean on Europa, which totally changed the game for the search for life. At its absolute farthest, Galileo reached about 928 million kilometers. So, you can see, that's a small but important step up from Juno. We're always pushing those boundaries just a little bit further out.
Our 6th most distant explorer is the incredible Cassini mission. For 20 years, from 1997 all the way to 2017, this amazing spacecraft orbited Saturn. It completely rewrote the book on the ringed planet and its fascinating moons like Titan and Enceladus.
And this is where the scale really starts to change. To get out to Saturn, Cassini traveled a maximum distance of about 1.5 billion kilometers. That is a huge jump from our Jupiter explorers. Now, what's cool about this is how you can really see that leap. Look, you've got Juno and Galileo kind of clustered together, and then bam, there's Cassini way out there. It gives you a great sense of the scale of our solar system, but believe me when I say we have not seen anything yet. Okay, deep breath. We are now leaving the planetary neighborhood behind. These next probes are on a one-way trip to leave the solar system entirely. And to reflect this great leap into the unknown, our visual style is going to start to shift, blending that realism with more artistic, more evocative elements. At number 5, we've got New Horizons. You probably remember this one. Launched in 2006, it gave us those absolutely breathtaking photos of Pluto back in 2015. And the best part? It's still active, right now exploring the mysterious, icy Kuiper Belt at the very edge of our solar system. And the distance is just staggering. New Horizons is already over 9 billion kilometers away from us. That's 6 times farther than Cassini ever got. The sense of scale has just been completely reset. For number 4, let's go back in time to a real trailblazer, Pioneer 11. Launched way back in 1973, it was one of the very first probes we ever designed with the goal of escaping the solar system after flying by Jupiter and Saturn. Now, we lost contact with it a long time ago, but its journey continues. Pioneer 11 is now estimated to be about 15.4 billion kilometers from home. Just a silent testament to our early ambitions, still coasting through the dark. Just edging out its sibling, at number 3 is Pioneer 10. This one launched a year earlier in 1972, and it was a craft of firsts. First to travel through the asteroid belt, first to make direct observations of Jupiter, and just like its twin, it's now sailing silently into the void. Pioneer 10 has traveled even farther, and it's now pushing nearly 20 billion kilometers from Earth. We are right on the edge of everything we know, and that sets the stage for our final 2 record breakers. And now, for the final 2. These spacecraft have done something no others have. They have physically crossed the boundary of our solar system and are now flying through interstellar space, the actual space between the stars. As they travel through this new, uncharted territory, our visuals are going to become fully stylized to try and capture the awe and mystery of this epic journey. At numbers 2 and 1, of course, it's the legendary twin spacecraft, Voyager 2 and Voyager 1. Launched just weeks apart back in 1977, They took advantage of a super rare planetary alignment to do a grand tour of the outer planets. And what's just miraculous is that after more than 40 years, they are both still active. They're still talking to us.
Our runner-up at number 2 is Voyager 2. It is currently over 20 billion kilometers away, and it officially crossed into interstellar space in 2018. It is actively measuring what the environment is like out there between the stars, sending back priceless info from a place we've never been before.
And that brings us to number 1, the farthest object ever made by human hands, the undisputed champion of distance, Voyager 1.
Just let this number sink in for a moment. Voyager 1 is over 24 times billion kilometers away from us, and it's getting farther every single second. A beam of light, the fastest thing there is, takes over 22 hours to get to it. This is the high water mark for all of humanity's exploration.
So as we wrap up, it's worth taking a moment to think about what these missions really are. They're more than just machines collecting data, right? In a way, they're extensions of our own senses, our own curiosity given a physical form to go where we can't.
This really says it all. Each of these probes, especially the Pioneers and the Voyagers, is carrying a piece of us out there. With the famous golden records on the Voyagers and the plaques on the Pioneers, there are silent ambassadors. They are telling a tiny part of our story to a vast, silent cosmos.
And that really leaves us with a final thought. For tens of thousands, maybe millions of years, these messengers are just going to drift through the galaxy. So the ultimate question is, what story will they end up telling about us, their creators? And in that endless journey, what or who will they one day find?